Shh. I would like to announce that we have a new arrival at the Story King family. She's 16 inches, 27 pounds. She's a 1200 watt all-in-one light from GVM. Today we've got the GVM 1200 AIO light, and GVM did send this light to us for review. We do get to keep it, but these are my honest thoughts about this light. Let's go. So why would you get a 1200 watt light, right? Why isn't a 600 watt light or a 300 watt light good enough? Well, sometimes you got to punch against the sun. Sometimes you have to be the sun. Sometimes you have to create the sun. So there's so many good reasons for a 1200 watt light, including the scene that we shot with it. Take a look now. So the scene you're watching right now is lit entirely with GVM lights. We have 3 lights in this scene. We have the GVM 1200 out the window, shooting in, being the primary key light. We then have the $500 one bouncing to just kind of carry that key light. And then we have the GVM panel bouncing into an ultra bounce just to continue wrapping that light coming from the window around. So it's all motivated. It all feels like the light's coming from the same direction. But what it does is it wraps the light all the way around the scene so that we're not too dark on the shadow side, but all feeling motivated from that window light. So what's so special about this light? It's a 1200 watt light, it's bicolor, but it's an all-in-one design, which means it's ready to go. Done. That's all there is. There's no ballast. It's just an endless cord that goes forever. And that's what makes this light so cool. I mean, look, there's the plug. But it gets better. This light. Here we are outside with the GVM 1200 AIO. And what we're doing is we're blasting this into an ultra bounce through the window to create this nice scene in the living room. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this guy off now. And you can see what a massive level drop that creates. Michael, adjust the exposure on the camera now. So what we've got on this light, which has been off for a while, so it's not very hot at the moment, so I can't touch it. Normally you'd be wearing gloves to do all this, but it's been off, so it's not hot. This is the 3x optical intensifier that they sent us, which basically is a fixed Fresnel lens. You've got latches here on each side, which release it from the yoke, and then you can pick it up, carry it, move it around, all that good stuff. Again, AIO, single plug. That's all there is to this light. Plug it in the wall and you're good to go. So this guy's got a little heft, but totally manageable. It's got a yoke, which you can drop into, and you just latch these latches on each side, and there you go, now you're in. It's cool that you can remove the yoke because that lets you fit it right into a milk crate or something if you want to transport it differently. It makes for a nice small package. The cool thing about being able to remove this yoke and take the light off separately is now, if you need to rig or mount this thing, you just have this very lightweight yoke that you can get attached, set up, do all the things that you need to do if you need to rig this in place. I'll also point out on this yoke, it is a junior pin, but there's a baby pin receiver inside of it. So if you've got, typical light stands with a 5/8 baby pin, you can put this light on those stands. Obviously this is a big heavy light. It should be on a combo stand, but if for some reason you need to put it on a 5/8 baby pin, you can. So one of the great things about this all-in-one design is that makes the weight of this light different than all the other weights. Most lights that are 1200 watts weigh this many pounds. This light weighs this many pounds. And that makes a big difference. Now, the head of the light is heavier than most other lights. This head weighs the same amount of pounds. Most other light heads weigh this many pounds. But there's big heavy ballasts that come with other 1200 watt lights. And so the benefit is the net weight of the whole package is lighter. Yes, the light is a little heavier if you want to boom it out or something, but who's doing that with 1200 watt lights all the time, right? Like you're using different lights if you're trying to boom them out. These lights live on stands. Speaking of stands, this light has a dual junior pin and baby pin receiver. So right now we have it on a baby pin stand, which is a no-no, don't do that. This light belongs on a junior pin, but there is this cool little handle that you have to take off. Now you can put it in a junior receiver, which is the kind of stand it properly belongs to. Because a light this heavy should not be on one of these stands, but I'm short, so I had to put it there. Well, This is the 500 watt all-in-one, which we also have from GVM, and it is a fantastic light. We use it all the time, but it's only 500 watts, so it's just a little baby compared to this guy. If you want some real firepower, you need that 1200. So you remember how your parents told you never to look into the sun? Yeah, don't look into this light either. That's at 0.1%. This light's crazy bright. So all metal design all over this thing. We actually did the scratch test, and this whole thing is metal. It's a very, very sturdy, hefty, well-built light. What's great is look at the range on this yoke. How many lights cannot do that? The cords bind up when you tip back, or the front of the light can't make the turn. I mean, look at this. Look at the range on this thing. It's like doing yoga, but cooler. So great yoke design on this light. Love that. If I flip this guy off, you can see it's got a nice solid bones mount with a lock on the front. Very good. And then we've got fans, controls. This whole light is a heat sink. I mean, look at this. This whole light is a heat sink, and it works very well. And what's cool is it's very quiet. So if I were to crank this thing up, I'll just give that a second to kind of warm up, and you'll notice the fan never gets very loud. Right now the fan is just on the auto setting. There's different settings for the fan, but right now it's on auto, and it's not very loud. I mean, I'm right next to it. I mean, you can hear the fan. And the longer it goes, the louder it gets, obviously. Not like you can hear me talking when I'm doing that. I can just hold the mic like this and be like all the cool kids. Let me clip it to my finger. Like, that's how we should start holding mics now. Just clip it to the finger. If you ever want a really good sound feed, like just a really nice like mic to mouth level, you can get it if you clip it right here on the glasses. And what that protects you from is when you turn your head with the lav mic, the sound carries with you. So what we've got going over here is all of these various ports. You've got USB, you've got data ports. So on this light, obviously you've got the range. It's cool that you have so many steps before it gets like crazy bright and we can't even see what we're doing. So it's awesome how much control you have. And then go to color temperature, and we get a range from 6,800 down to 2,700. So it's awesome how much range we have there. If you pull out the app, then you can get access to a lot of other effects and other things. You've got DMX, and you can change your curves and do CRMX and Ethernet, and got your fan settings and all kinds of things in here, which is super cool if you need all those things. If you're running a set with lots of small children and you need to lock the light so no one can do anything, just hold that lock button down and there you go. Now your kids cannot roll your windows up and down. So this light comes with this little lens, which is nice. And even under that, there's a little glass cap that goes over the actual light fixture, which is great because you can see we got chips in there, but they are protected. They are safe with this little guy. What this does is helps disperse the lights and helps the pattern of the light look great. We also have this 3X optical intensifier from GVM, which is fantastic. It's an all metal design. It's got a nice handle because it gets hot. It even has a little warning, caution hot surface. This is a Bowens mount. It just pops right on. It can be used with any brand of light. It's just a standard Bowens mount, so you can put this on any of your lights. Normally, you would mount it that way so that you can see this nice GVM logo on the side. This also has a little rim around the side where you can pop in a honeycomb grid or other attachments. So fantastic way to control your light. GVM also has a great app so that you can control this light via Bluetooth. So on this app, you can control the intensity. You can control the color temperature. You've also got some presets for 3200, 4300, 5600, which is great. There's some pretty cool source matching presets where you can set up like, let me hit a tungsten light, or let me do an HMI, or let me, look at daylight, let me look at, a candle, and it has, these different things. This is just matching the quality of the light. There's also effects. So you can come in here and be like, cool, give me a fire effect, and hit start. And it'll give you all of that stuff. It'll flicker and all those things that you want it to do. Obviously with a light this bright, the most obvious thing to do is lightning. So, have fun with that. You get to do all of these things through the app on the phone. You can also control it on the back of the light, but the phone app is just way faster and easier. You can also save favorite presets. So if you're like, oh, this is my favorite lightning preset, you can save a preset and go back to it, which is pretty cool. So with a 1200 watt light like this, you have so much flexibility. It's not about using it at full power all the time. It's about having the power when you need it. And what's crazy is the value on this light. So if you've looked around at 1200 watt lights, you know that they typically run in the like 2,500 to 3,000 range for a 1200 watt light. This one runs at 2,000. And sometimes you can catch it on sale for even less. So this is an amazing light, amazing bang for buck, amazing value. And what's amazing about brands like GVM is that they give you the quality of light, the build quality, the features that you need at a fraction of the price of the bigger name brands, and they do a fantastic job. We have loved working with the GVM lights that we have. We've lit entire scenes with GVM lights. So this light is good. This light is affordable. It's quality, the build quality is great. I'm not giving anything up by getting this light. So I love it and I recommend it for anyone who's looking to save some money, get a lot of firepower for a great value. This light is fantastic for that.